Good morning, Sylvia. Good morning, Jamaican Wilbert. Musa. Good morning, Ja. Good morning, Sheila. Good morning, user 863. Good morning, Peace 1986. Okay, I'm going to start because it looks like she's trying to put herself back to sleep. Good morning, Jasania. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome in. Welcome in. If you're new here, I'm Tanya. I'm your workout bestie. I'm your accountability partner. Good morning, Sheila. And I show up every single morning to show you what it's like to be consistent. Whether I'm tired, whether I'm sleepy, whether I'm sleep deprived, moody, whether I ate a whole large pizza the day before, and whatever. It doesn't matter. Brian, good morning. I show up every single morning to show you what it's like to be consistent. It's just putting one foot in front of the other. Good morning, Brian. Good morning, Kathleen. So I'm going to warm up at 2.5. I'm going to warm up at 2.5. Thank you for sharing the live. And we're just going to walk and talk right now. I walk 30 minutes, so 30 to 40 minutes now, Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday are strength training days. So I know sometimes people see me walking here all the time. It's just my walking day. And then strength training. Strength training is very important as well. But how are y'all doing this morning? How is everyone doing? How are we feeling? What are eating? What are we going to eat for breakfast? What are we going to eat for breakfast? Because this morning I'm going to have pancakes. I want to make them fresh. Fiona, good morning. Good morning. And if you're just laying down in bed and you have a treadmill, the bike, the stepper is in your room and you're looking at it, just get up on it. Okay, get up on it, walk and talk with us. And let's just move our bodies. The first thing that we should do in the morning, get our oxygen and also moving our bodies. It gets it out of the way, you know? You don't have to wait till the end of the day. The end of the day, you're going to want to relax, watch a movie, watch a TV show. You don't want to be up late working out. Salita, good morning. I am looking at my treadmill. Look at it and get on it. Put your shoes on and get on that thing. Just walk on it like you're already laying in bed. You're already laying in bed scrolling on social media. You might as well move your body while you're scrolling. It's actually going to be so beneficial for your body. At the end of this, I'm going to show you guys a CAT scan that I stumbled across on Facebook. It shows a person at 250 pounds and a person at 125. You can see at 250 pounds, you know how fatty liver, when your body has more fluff on it, the fluff gets around your organs right here, right? Because you already have fluff protecting your organs. But when you accumulate fluff, it really covers your organs, your liver, your heart. And those are the things that are mainly affected when we put weight on. Unnecessary, you know, just eating a lot of stuff. And it is such an eye opener on what it looks like. Because I was actually almost at 250, not almost at 250. I was at the early twos. I mean, the like 205, 210. That's where I was, I'm sure. And then I didn't get on the scale, but I got down. Good morning, Chocolate Diva. All right, we're done with the warm up. Let's go to 3 miles an hour. My daughter looks like she's finally sleeping. Thank God. Thank God. Because I thought I was going to have to end the live and go cuddle with her for a little bit. Tareya is in the building. Good morning, Tareya. Thank you for sharing the live. Thank you for the heart. Thank you for all of that. Thank you for the follow, Rat. But I'm going to show you guys that CAT scan. I thought it was extremely interesting because, and I am not advocating for skinny like 125, but you can actually see the difference. The person that was 125 did not have a lot of that unnecessary fluff all around the organs. Good morning, Kim. Thank you for the follow, Tay. Good morning, Kamara. So I know a lot of times people don't know why do I need to be consistent? I cannot stay consistent. But I want you to think of Either you want fatty liver, heart disease, diabetes, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, all these things, or just move your body for 30 minutes and try to, move your body for 30 minutes and work on your nutrition. I read an article last night that was talking about the hard truths about like becoming a better person, and it gives you like 12, and it really touches on, you really have to look yourself in the mirror, look at yourself and hold yourself accountable. How do you stay consistent with diet during the holidays? Bree, I eat the stuff. What do you call a diet? Because the way that I eat is not really diet, it's just eating foods in smaller portions. So the old me, if someone gave me a plate of food, I would eat the whole thing. I would go get seconds. I would go eat all the sweets, right? That's just me being glutton, being just overdoing it. But right now, I go to the parties. I go to the events. I eat the food that's there. I just don't overdo it. I eat smaller portions. Like I shared, I had a luncheon at work. They had all the carbs, right? So if you're at a buffet setting type of dinner, and they have all the carbs, they have beans with the pork in it. They got string beans, baked beans with pork, string beans with pork, macaroni, cornbread, all these things, right? They had all of this at my luncheon. Do you know what I got? I got steak, salad, and rice. Sat my butt down, two brownies, two little brownies, 2 scoops of ice cream. That's all I ate. The old me would have gotten everything. I would have been a glutton. So I want you to think, every time that you're making your plate during the holiday time, how does your plate look? Why is it over? Why is the plate folding on the sides? Why is it breaking apart? Why do you have to hold your plate with 2 hands? Why is the stuff seeking through the paper plate? You got too much stuff on that plate. You should be able to hold your plate with 1 hand, right? We tend to use the holiday time to just stuff everything in our mouth and then claiming that we're going to reset Jan 1. When you're getting into that mindset that during the holiday time, it's okay to be a glutton. It's okay. It is hard. Like for instance, and if there's pie or anything like that, I cut myself a little small slice, small like this. The old me, I would have went for this. Give me all the pie. And you know what else? I'm a take pie home. I don't take nothing home. During the holidays, I take nothing home. Nothing. I don't want no to-go plate. I don't want nothing. I'm gonna eat the food there and carry on about my day. Small portions, and stay on your workout. Get up every morning. Do the same thing, because what you're training your mind. What me waking up every morning, even during the holiday times, like people some of the times ask, are you really gonna wake up on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day and walk? Are you really going to wake up on Thanksgiving? And yes, you got to just stay on your routine. Nothing changes. If you're on vacation, you work out. If it's your birthday, you work out, because you know what you're doing? You're taking care of you, right? And when it comes to sweets, because I see that Bree said, even the sweets, if you want something, choose 1 sweet and that's it. Don't go around having the pumpkin pie, the sweet potato pie, the pecan pie, the brownie, the cake, the and so on. Choose 1 thing and call it a day. Right? Save some for somebody else. And don't take it home. Those are my tips. Move your body. Push through naturally. Thank you. Good morning, Callie. You just got to push through. Push through. These are the times that are hard, and I can attest to it. It's even hard for me. But one thing that supersedes me, thank you for the gift. One thing that supersedes me wanting all those sweets is how I'm going to feel after. How I'm going to feel after. Because after I'm done eating that, after I was finished eating those brownies and that piece of steak, when I tell you that I had to walk, I had to go for a 10-minute walk because I knew how my body was going to feel after I ate that. And it was going to feel like crap, right? But it was the only meat that was there. They only had steak, and I wanted to eat a brownie. So, but I know that in order for me to eat that stuff, I got to work that out of my system ASAP. Because when you eat a lot of sweets, you're overloading your body with sugar, and then you're having carbs. So you're overloading your system. That's why people get the itis, like you feel really tired, because your body has too much of the sugar. And then you get a sugar headache. It's like we're eating all this stuff and we get accustomed to the bad feelings. We just think, oh, it's normal to feel that. It's not normal. It's not. If you feel tired after you're done eating, that's because what you're eating is not serving your body. It's too much of something, and it's usually carbs and sugar. You're overloading your system. OMG, I've been sick, asking God for strength. Sick with what? Like, are you sick with the flu? Because that's going around. What are you eating? Do you got someone to help you? Like, what's going on? What's the tea? Good morning, Wanda. How long do you walk and what speed? Wanda, I walk for 30 to 40 minutes, depending on how I feel. Today, it might be 40 minutes. And I walk at 3 miles an hour. That's it. But if you're looking for weight loss, are you looking for weight loss, or are you just looking to be consistent? Because usually people, if you're asking me that question, you're looking for weight loss. Am I right or am I wrong? If you're looking for weight loss, I'm going to tell you right now, it's in the kitchen. If you want to get your body smaller, it's not in the walking. This is just a tool. This helps with my cardiovascular health. Like, you see how I can talk and walk and not be out of breath? I'm working out my organs. It does help to strengthen your body. But when you walk, I'm going to give you some information. A 40-minute walk is only going to make me burn about 150 calories. A 40-minute walk. That's it. So when you're eating 2 pieces of pie, you already went over. That walk is now a wash. You're probably going to gain weight, right? You have to focus on your nutrition when you're trying to lose weight. The activity is just an added bonus, because as my body is slimming down from my diet, from my food, I'm going to strengthen it. I'm going to maintain muscle. Muscle is so important. If you're just focused on cardio, you're going to miss building muscle. And as we age, we have to focus on muscle building. My hair looks beautiful. What's your hair care routine, if you don't mind? Rose, I do a twist out, I wash it, and I'm going to tell you a secret. These are clip-ins. These are clip-ins. Okay, it's 15 degrees where I'm at. I got my coat on and I'm in my garage gym, period. I love it. Set yourself up. It's the holiday time. Tell somebody that you don't need another purse. You don't need another shoe. You don't need that expensive perfume. Ali, thank you for the roses. What you need is telling them that you want a walking pad. Okay, tell everybody to chip in and buy you a walking pad or a treadmill to get your life together and use it. You're down 68 pounds. Congratulations, Wanda. Exactly. Okay, so Wanda, where are you now? Now that you're down 68 pounds, what were you doing? And have you been exercising the whole time? Because if you haven't, you've been losing muscle mass. But you need to start to build it. It's never too late. Thank you for the follow, Joyful. Thank you for the follow. Yes, girl, the flu from my toddler. Yeah, no, I don't have help. Have not did my walk in a few days. That's all right because you're healing your body. It looks natural. Thank you so much. That's the whole point. You need to buy them. Buy the clip-ins. I mean, it takes work. It is just like my hair. I have type 4 hair. It is just like my hair, so you got to brush it out. You have to get the unbrush. You have to get the unbrush to brush it out. Do you have a treadmill or walking pad? This is a walking pad. Anytime that you do not see all the arms and stuff like that, it's a walking pad. It's just a walking pad. A traditional treadmill has everything around it. Has everything around it. Yes, guys, let's get the likes up. We're only at 1.8. Come on now. If everybody in here taps at least 50 times, we can for sure get to 5,000 in no time. In no time. You thought it was mine. Yes, and I don't mind sharing because guess what? There might be a day where I take my clip-ins off, and then you're gonna be like, wait, you had a lot of hair. This is not my hair, guys. These are clip-ins. These are clip-ins. They're clip-ins. They're from, what's the name of the hair place? Heat Free Hair. Heat Free Hair. If you have type 4, so they have type 4A or 4B. That's what this is. And then they have type 4C. So, and you have to use the right products. I recommend Camille Rose for your hair and not for the extensions, but I use the Twist Out Cream by Camille Rose, which is really good. I love their products. I am not going to get, but I realized that I don't have to get their shampoo and conditioner because the Twist Out creams and things like that, they provide so much moisture, and the leave-in. I love the leave-in for my natural hair. But guys, like my hair is fine. So I'll show you my hair. This is my hair right here. My hair is fine. So the clip-ins provide fullness and a little bit of length. A little bit of length. But this is my hair. Right here. It's in there. And I wash my hair every week. I love using I love these clip-ins because different than a sew-in. Getting a sew-in, you're like stuck with the hair. But because I have the clip-ins, I take out the clip-ins every week and I wash my hair and I'm able to, like, I can change my style. And I like that. That's important for me because maybe I might want a center part. Maybe I might want a bang. And I love that. Hold on. Thank you for your honesty. A lot of people won't admit that. Rose, really? Child, it's just, why am I gonna lie? You know what I'm saying? Now, if I'm in the streets and I'm standing in Walgreens at the checkout and someone says, "Is that your hair? It looks so nice." I'm gonna turn around and say yes. Because don't be asking me that in public, okay? What the heck? If you ask me at a birthday party when I'm standing up and everybody's looking at me and you say, "Is that your hair, girl?" I'm going to say, "Hell yeah." Girl, yes. That's what I'm going to say. It's yours because you bought it. That's true. How long do you walk on your walking pad per day? Sean, I only walk Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's 4 out of 7 days. And I only walk for 30 to 40 minutes. I do not walk on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday because those are my strength training days. And walking and strength training on the same day is too much for my body. So I'm just an active person overall. I'm going to walk. I'm going to play with my kids. I'm going to dance. Like we have dance little parties. So I just stay active and I get in about 7,000 steps. I do want to try her sweet ginger shampoo. I wonder how does it smell? Because I went to the store yesterday and I smelled some stuff and I didn't like it. And I was like, yeah, I kind of don't want to. I'll just stick with my regular shampoos. and I'll use her leave-ins and hair products. Exactly, losing muscle. I just changed one of my spare bedrooms into a home gym. Yeah, you're gonna have to build muscle because Wanda, I don't know how old you are, but at the age of 35 and up, we start to lose muscle mass. So a lot of times when people are focused on weight loss, especially at an older age, if you're focused on the scale, like how you said that you lost 68 pounds, that is a good amount of weight to lose, depending on where you were at in the beginning, but you're losing muscle mass. So in order to try to maintain muscle, and it takes months and months to build muscle, it takes a long time, right? Because you have to eat enough food to build the muscle. That's how you build muscle. So a lot of times people are focused on the scale, and the scale is just, it just measures the mass that's on top of it. It doesn't measure your muscle mass and this and that. So when you start losing weight and losing muscle, you're leaving your bones prone to being injured, which you don't want, because a injury at an older age can be very life-changing, right? Those are one of the top, if you Google top 3 reasons for women for unaliving, one of them is a injury, a preventable injury. And usually with us, we're so focused on weight loss, we don't even think about lifting a weight, because we're like, the scale is saying I'm low, I'm getting lower, and we get excited about that. But on the other end, we're losing muscle mass. Muscle mass, think of it as your security. Think of muscle mass as the, like, if you have a house, think of muscle as the walls, right? How can you be protected if there's nothing there to protect you, if it's just straight bones? Muscle is so important. Losing it can be life-changing to your life. So you really want to, if you're losing weight, you need to start lifting some weights, strengthening your body, right? Calisthenics. If you don't have weights, do push-ups. Put your arms on the chair. Do some of this. Do some squats. Like, you need to start building muscle. You need to. It's so important as we age. And in all honesty, like, once you hit a certain spot, your body, we're at 6K, guys. Let's get the 10. Let's get the 10. Let's get the likes up. Yeah. Okay. So Yvette says, how many calories do you eat? So it is different for everybody. For me, because I have more muscle, I eat about 1,800 to 2,000 calories, right? That is my range every single day. But that is because I have more muscle, so I could eat more. If I wanted to gain more muscle, I would have to eat a little bit more to build more muscle. But I'm fine where I'm at. I'm fine. But I eat about 1,800 to 2,000 calories every day. The same things, same portions. It's so good to be in a spot that you could just eat the same things and you're fine. And I don't mean, because I have seen videos where people are like, this one guy, he was on live, and I don't like to talk about other people, but he was saying he eats the same thing. Like, every lunch he has vegetables and meat. Vegetables and meat. He has vegetables and meat for dinner. He never mixes it up. And I think that for some people, and especially men, maybe it's easier for them. But as a woman, like, sometimes, like, we want different flavors, you know? So I might want a turkey burger today. Tomorrow I might want a wrap. I might want this. So that's how I set up my meals. If you want to eat like what I eat and just strength train and exercise, purchase my 4-week meal plan. It comes with 4 weeks of grocery list. It's going to help you understand portions and the structure of your eating. Get my 4-week meal plan, and you don't have to wing it. Eat like how I eat and watch your body change. Kids are right. Exactly. I'll remember to smell it first. Yeah. You're 53. So if you haven't been strength training, you're already losing a lot of muscle mass. Every single year, you lose a percentage. So if you're losing weight, you're accelerating the muscle loss. Accelerating. If you're not eating enough, If you lost the weight doing keto, cutting out carbs, right? Starch, you would have accelerated the muscle loss. So now building that muscle is going to take you a while. So don't get into the habit of looking in the mirror, looking for the muscle and not seeing it and giving up. You cannot give up. Do not give up. Callie said my kids are 7, 6, and 4. They're all so small. Watch Danny Go on YouTube. It's a workout depending on which video. What do you mean? That they watch Danny O? Your kids are working out too? Grand Rising, Sherelle. Grand Rising. Good morning, May. Good morning. Yesterday I was saying that I ordered the walker that you was on. It came yesterday. Mary, congratulations. Did you get it from my page? We're at 25 minutes. Look at how quickly time flies. Mary, I'm so happy for you, girl. Welcome in, welcome in. Mary's a part of the Walking Pad crew, period. I love that. Thank you for the follow. Good morning, Minister. Good morning, Free Jen. Yeah, so if you're here and you're over the age of 35 and you're hyper focused on weight loss, I want you to flip your mind and think of it as more fat loss. When you have more fat on your body, you are prone to chronic illnesses. So you could even be a slimmer person and you have more fat than muscle, right? That's how people end up with diabetes and they're like 130 pounds because you have more fat. When you have less fat, you have more muscle that can help absorb a lot of the things that we're eating. It can help boost your immune system. The more muscle you have, like I would never forget when I was 125 pounds for my body. That was really low, right? And I got there by eating very unhealthy. When I say unhealthy, I was basically doing keto. And let me tell you what happened to me. I kept getting sick. I had a cold every 2 weeks. I was catching a cold, catching another cold. Because you know why? My immune system, I didn't have much muscle because I was losing it. I was 125 pounds at 5'4". I'm 5'4", breaking down all my muscle mass because I'm not eating carbs. I was skinny though. So it's funny because people would say, "Oh girl, you look so good. You look so good." But I was really skinny. I wonder if I could find a picture and I'll show you guys. I was really skinny. So I look like a bobblehead. You see how big my head is? Think about my head on a skinny body. I look like a bobblehead. It was not a good look for me. But because people have this toxic relationship with food and fitness and thinking that skinny is in, they thought that I looked good. So I felt like, okay, I look good. But guess what? That lifestyle was not I could not maintain that. I would crave carbs like nobody's business. Okay. But in all actuality, it was not good for me because I was sick all the time, always sick. That was my first sign. You're sick. Are you too skinny for your size? Or is it because of the kids? Because kids, they're around other kids and they get sick. It's a dance video that for the kids gets them moving, but still satisfied their screen time. Okay. We usually, my son loves Amapiano. So we put that on the big speaker and then we just have a time. My daughter's dancing, I'm dancing, the baby's dancing, and they like playing with the speaker and doing it has lights, so they like the lights. And then my son likes to do the mix thing on the top of the speaker. It has like a DJ thing, so we have like a whole thing. But it is so nice. We're almost at 10K, guys. If everybody just tap the screen, we'll get to 10K. Look at that. So we're at 3,300 steps. We've walked almost 1.5 miles while chit-chatting. But I'll look up that that Daniel thing. I'll see if my son likes it, because he likes to try new things. Only burned 136 calories, right? And that's 30 minutes. So 30 minutes, only 136 calories. So when you're at the park and you're walking for 20 minutes and then you and your best friend go get an ice cream after, it don't even make sense. That's what I used to do. I used to go work out for an hour, and at the end of my session, I would go and get a cheeseburger because it was small. I always thought that if you eat small, it's lower calories. So I'll get a cheeseburger and then I'll get a medium fry at the end of my workout. So if I worked out for 45 minutes to an hour, going to the gym, just winging it, and then I'm getting a cheeseburger and a French fry at the end of my workout, like I did nothing. I just went to the gym for nothing. And then sometimes I felt like because I worked out hard and I sweat a lot at that time, I'm gonna get me a McFlurry with some M&Ms or the Oreo one. And if I went to one McDonald's and their ice cream machine wasn't working, I would drive to the other one. This is after I was done working out. And I know I'm not the only person that does stuff like this, because you're looking at me and you're doing it all the time. I'm not sick because I'm skinny. Quite the opposite. You're 5'2", 150 pounds is not bad. Stop thinking, Callie, I want you to stop thinking that you need to be the size you were prior to having kids. Get that out of your head. 5'2", 150 pounds is not big. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Y'all got to get out of this skinny thinking. 150 pounds, if you're 5'2", you're only 2 inches shorter than me. 150 pounds, I'm 155. You are not big. What you need to be looking at is how much muscle. Do you have muscle on your body? Do you lift weights? I'm the angry one from yesterday. You're probably angry because you got young kids, ma'am. What is it, 7, 4 and something? 7, 6? You got a lot of kids. You got zero muscle. That's the problem. You need to start strength training. McDonald's let me down with the ice cream machine so much that I totally stopped going, right? Dreamer, Trees, hey. I used to be in that line. Oh, it's broken, and I'll go drive to another one. Why am I wasting gas? First of all, I didn't even have any money in the first place. I didn't have money, but I'm gonna go waste gas. So whenever people like to say they don't have money for certain things, you are lying, because you got money to go to McDonald's to spend $3 on a McFlurry, and you're getting a cheeseburger and a French fry, but you claim that you don't have money to go eat better. Good morning, Charisse. What's your opinion on GL1? It's Asia. My opinion on it is that it is needed for some people. Some people do abuse it, but that comes with anything. But some people do need it. Some people do need it. Like, I don't know if you guys watch Mental Health World with that lady on Aunt D and her 2 daughters that are autistic on this app. Her daughters are bigger because they're autistic, so I can't imagine having to, try to get them to eat certain things, right? So they started their weight loss journey with GLP-1 medication. It is needed for some people. I don't see anything wrong with it. It's medicine. It's medicine. It's to help people. It's to help certain groups of people that are sick, because obesity for some people, it is a sickness, right? And if you need it, there's nothing wrong with it. Can you tell us more? Can you tell us the most big back thing you did? Random guy. I was talking about this the other day. The most big back thing that I have done, the one that comes to mind is one night I sat down and I was going through the depression. Usually when people eat like this, you're depressed. I was depressed. I sat down and ate a whole thing of Bluebell ice cream. And before that, I think I had some cookies. So I had a whole bunch of cookies and I ate the whole thing of cookies and cream, Bluebell ice cream in one sitting, in one night. I just sat there and ate it. The whole gallon, Just imagine, I ate the whole gallon in one night. I was depressed. These are the things that people do. There's probably more. Oh, here is another story. This was my lifestyle. I used to pride myself on eating more than men. So when I first started my most recent job, they said, you're going to get big eating here. And I was like, y'all ain't talking nothing. They said, we eat a lot. I said, y'all have not met me. That's what I was thinking in my head. So for the holidays, they always make these big steaks that are like this long. They're this wide. They're this thick, right? This long, this wide, this thick. And I ate the whole thing and I'm watching everybody. Nobody's eating it. Nobody's eating the whole thing. People are cutting it in threes, saving some for later. Brooke, good morning. But I sat there and I had other stuff on my plate. I had like rice, potatoes. That was when I didn't care. Like I just was eating whatever. My plate was full that I had to hold it with two hands. And it was a paper plate, so it was getting kind of weak with the steak and everything. And I ate the whole steak. Everybody is cutting their steak in half and cutting it up. I'm over here like, why isn't anybody eating the whole thing? Is it just me? Like, why do I still feel hungry? But it's stuff like that. You know, I always compete with the men that are around me. So if a man is eating a little bit more, I'm gonna eat more than him because I don't know. Okay. I was going through stuff. My culture loves to incorporate a variety. So it's up to you. We all make the decisions that we're making. Just like I said that this year they had all the carbs. They had beans with bacon, string beans with bacon. They had potatoes with cheese. They had all these things. Thank you, Michelle. And you know what I had? I had a piece of steak with a salad and some rice. That's it. That's all I had. We got to practice self-control. Girl, before starting my journey, I literally would motivate myself to go to the gym only so I could eat Cane's that was right next to the gym. Exactly. I used to go to the gym thinking that the workout, like you know how you're on those bikes and those things, and then it tells you burn 300 calories. When I didn't understand how much calories and sugar was really in a McFlurry and a large French fry and a double cheeseburger, I always thought these are small things. I'm gonna get a small McFlurry. So it's not as many calories as a bigger McFlurry, as a regular size. Child, but once you start understanding calories, which is something that I never wanted to look into because I don't want to be doing all this adding and subtracting and trying to figure out how much calories is in this. But once you get a gist of everything, you can quickly look and see, Google, how many calories are in a Big Mac meal with a Sprite? It'll tell you it's about 1,000 plus, right? And then you Google your calorie calculator, you put in your height, weight, age, and activity level, and you see how many calories your body burns in a day or needs. And let's say that number is 1,300 because you don't do nothing. When you look at the burger and the fry, you're already at your calorie max for the day with one meal. Once you understand these small things, it'll help to change your life. I don't like to add, I don't like to count calories, but I have realized that it's very important to know and understand these things. Today is my first day on my journey, baby steps. Callie, I want you to think about baby steps the whole time. Don't think big giant steps, big. Oh, I gotta do this. Think small steps. When I first started, 30 minutes done. When I first started, I was doing 10 minutes of jump rope. That's it. Wherever 10 minutes landed me, that's where I would stop. I got 1 minute. Maybe I'll go to 45. Wherever 10 minutes landed me, that's where I stopped. If it landed me at 200 because I was stopping and going, that's, that's where I would stop. But small steps. If you can do 30 minutes for the next, every other day or something like that. Don't do it every day. Just do it every other day. Do it every other day. Start slow. Raquel, do I use the vibration plate? Absolutely not. It is a waste of money. It's a waste of space. Why would you use that? What is the purpose of it? They say the purpose of using the vibration plate is to help your lymphatic system. Do you know what else? Oh, happy holidays. Happy holidays, Callie. Do you know what else helps your lymphatic system? Just walking. So why am I going to go buy a plate plus my walking pad plus my weights? It is a waste of money. Some people use it because they have a medical reason why they're using it, not for weight loss. You want to move your body. You want to move your arms. Sitting there with a vibration plate, I don't know. Is there anybody on the vibration plate that is inspiring you? Or is it that it looks easy and that's why you want to get it? Because they could pay people, they could offer me, which I get offered things all the time. Oh, use this, because they want for you to think that you can look like this body if you get on this plate. It's all marketing. It's all a lie. It's all a lie. The vibration plate, they're just going to take your money. They offer people that are fit these things so that you can want to be like them. They are inspiring you because, wow, her body looks good and she's using it. But I want you to really take a look at the people that are using it. What's going on? Do they have more muscle? It has helped you in what way? Tell us. Give us some of the benefits. Because I'm going to tell you, walking kills two birds with one stone. I'm able to move my body, right? Move my joints. My lymphatic system is working, draining because I'm walking. It's flowing. My cardiovascular is up. My limbs are moving. This movement right here is very important as we age. Very important. Is it making me lose weight? No. Because weight loss is in the kitchen. My kitchen is over here. That's why I pointed over there. Weight loss is in the kitchen. That vibration plate, I don't know what it's doing. But I'm not going to waste my money on something that's shaking. But that's my personal opinion. How do you fight boredom on the treadmill? I talk with you guys. Or if I'm at home, I'll put a video in front of me. I'll watch a TV show. You can watch a TV show and walk blind. Like you can just walk, right? You want to go to the gym because you're nosy. Daffers, good morning. You like watching people. But you could just put on your TV show. You can just put on the TV show and walk and exercise. You don't have to have different people in front of you so that you can look at them and, oh, you don't like the gym, okay. So just put on a TV show. Why are you so bored? Do you know what? There are certain things, like when I think about being bored, it's because you might not have any hobbies. Because you can start thinking about things like, you can read a book. You can read a book while you walk. I don't know if you like to read, but you can read a book. You can watch a TV show. You can start thinking about, okay, you know what? This is what I need to do better when it comes to self-care. I really, like, you can start really having a good chat with yourself. Like when I'm on my walking pad, if I didn't have you guys to chit chat with, I would just watch a TV show, or I would be in my own thoughts, right? And sometimes my thoughts are so long I'll be on the walking pad for longer than I even had, longer than I even anticipated, because I'm just thinking. Or I'll watch a YouTube video, or I'll get on TikTok and try to look for people's lives. Do you recommend a particular walking pad? No, whatever you could afford. But mine is actually one of the top ones. The one that I have, it's in my showcase on my Stan store. I mean, on my TikTok account. I think I'm done. I can always tell when I'm almost done because my lower back starts to hurt. I've only burned 200 calories. It's 45 minutes exactly. I used to love the gym because we had a community of people who took classes together. Yeah, people love the gym for that reason too. You get to meet other people, you take classes, you know, you get to chit chat. But the walking pad that I have is on my TikTok account in my showcase. I think it's 159. But if you have some coupons, look for the coupons, and get your walking pad. Do I still waist train? No, Katrina, because I had a hernia. And yeah, and I didn't know what it was. So I'm not waist training. But if you don't have any of those health issues, you can try it. What my personal trainer used to have me put on was a sweatband. Now, the sweatband is not going to make you lose fluff in your stomach. It just helps you to sweat here. So all that water weight, like if you have a special event to go to, like let's say you're going to a wedding next month, which I am going to a wedding, and I'm wearing a dress and I want to look snatched in my dress. Every time I work out, I would wear that sweatband till I go to that wedding, because it's going to help to bring down my waist by getting rid of the water. A sweatband. That's what my trainer used to have me wear. I saw that they had one here, and I was like, should I get it? But I don't really care to have a flat stomach because I've had kids, and and my stomach is what it is because I've had surgery, a hernia, C-section. So anything I do is really not going to get rid of the bulges that I have, which some women don't accept. I accept all of it. I have a bulge right here. My C-section scar is here. My bulge is right here. My hernia was here. And I just got to live with it. Am I ever going to have a flat stomach? No, but I'm okay with that. I've given birth to 2 humans to carry on this earth with my DNA. So I think that's a huge accomplishment. Huge accomplishment. I'll take it for a little stomach, for a little tummy. All right, so now we're going to get into our stretch. Our stretching, we stretch for 10 minutes. Good morning, Lisa. Thank you, Raquel. Thank you, I appreciate that. I'm just here to let people know, don't strive for perfection. It's unnecessary. Thank you, Lisa, for sharing the live. You don't have to be perfect. No one is perfect. I'm going to make pancakes. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to make the pancakes. What are y'all going to be eating? Love the mat. What kind? It's just a mat from Amazon. It's a mat from Amazon. It's in if you go to my TikTok account, you click on the link where it says 4-week meal plan. And then it's in my link tree. If you scroll all the way down, cheese, grits, eggs, sausage. I haven't had grits in a while. Oatmeal and egg whites. That's easy. Oatmeal and egg whites. I'm going to have pancakes with fruit. Pancakes with fruit. If you're new here, we stretch for 10 minutes. 10 minutes, okay? Even on Christmas morning, I'm waking up early. I might wake up a little bit earlier so that when my son wakes up, we could just open up the gifts. So I might get on a little bit earlier. Wednesday is Christmas.
Fashion to me has always been really important and part of the
Today's Monday, yeah. So Wednesday is just a walk-in morning. So I'll just wake up earlier and do my walk so that when my son wakes up, we could just open up the gifts.
Sunglasses were from Shein. Shein has made it very easy.
So I can get my walk out of the way.
Let's do it.
All right, let's get into our stretching routine. Hold on, what did you say? Do you eat high protein pancakes? Yes, I eat protein pancakes, not the box ones that taste so good because they have so much sugar in it. I eat just the protein ones, but I put vanilla, I put cinnamon, I use egg whites, a whole egg to kind of break up that cardboard flavor, because a lot of people don't like it because it does taste really bland and very gritty in comparison to regular pancakes, but you got to make it taste good, you know? That's the thing that people don't realize. Like, in order to stay on a healthy lifestyle change, you have to enjoy the food that you're eating. If you don't enjoy the food, you're always going to fall off. Because the food is not serving you. You hate it. You hate the food, but you're thinking, but it's going to make me lose weight, but you hate it. Season your food. I make them with oils and butters. Some people might say, don't use it. But I've lost over 50 pounds and I cook with oils and butters because it's not about me trying to structure my life around weight loss. I'm structuring my life towards healthy habits. What are my habits? I move my body. I cook my food at home. I eat the right portions of foods. I don't overindulge like I used to. I'm not stuffing my stomach. I cook with oils and butters because I enjoy the way my food tastes with it. If I couldn't do that, it would be hard for me because I would then remember that flavor that I had eating pancakes that were so flavorful because they did cook with butter. You know, why can't I have a little butter, you know? So that's me personally. So that's how I look at things. But if you're on a weight loss journey, and maybe you're trying to lose a little more, you want to cut down, go right ahead. But me, I'm gonna eat them oils, that olive oil, but I only cook with olive oil, and I cook with natural butter with salt in it. I don't buy salt-free butter, this fat-free. I don't buy fat-free nothing. I tried the tortilla wraps that were carb balanced, and heck no, never again. So I eat, everything is just normal. People ask me all the time, what kind of wraps? Just the regular ones. I don't buy carb balance and all that other stuff. But I'm fine with how my body looks. I'm 5'4", 155 pounds. Some people might think that that's big, you know, depending on how your body holds the weight. But for me, like, I'm perfectly fine at this weight. I don't want to be no smaller. I just want more muscle. That's my goal. The Thunderbolt. My bones are cracking already, child. I don't want to be any smaller. Ow, my back. Just more muscle. And I don't know if Callie is still here, but she's 5'2", 155 pounds. She doesn't even need to lose any weight. She just needs to build muscle. That's it. So that if you are thinking about being a certain size as big because before you had kids or 20 years ago, you were 120 or 130 pounds and you want to get there, you got to get that out of your mind. Like as we age, it should always be trying to build muscle. Being skinny is going to can cause health issues in the sense of, in the ways of not having enough muscle mass to prevent you from an injury if you fall. Falling, guys, I don't know if you guys know how serious it is. I told y'all I met this lady. She fell down. I think she was in her 50s or 60s. She can't work anymore. She's going to lose her house because she can't work from a simple fall. And you want to know why? Because she doesn't have muscle. If she had muscle can help prevent you from being injured. And also, if you do get injured, muscle can help you to recover faster. So if you don't have muscle, your recovery might take long. You know, think about all that time you're out of work with no pay. If you don't have good insurance, like it's really hard. So muscle is like buying a health plan when you invest in building muscle in your body. If your investment is weight loss solely, it's actually a liability. If you're focused on just the number on the scale, that is a liability. Your journey can take you down a really bad path. And sometimes we don't even realize that that's the reason. The reason why you have injured yourself with just a simple slip is because you don't have enough muscle mass. But I don't know at what level you would have to find that out, because sometimes you go to your doctor and they're like, we'll go to the specialist. You go to the specialist and then they're trying to do physical therapy. Then they're like, you don't have enough muscle. But why not just maintain muscle so that you don't have to have these problems? How can you lift your groceries at the age of 90 if you don't have muscle? How can you get up off the toilet seat as we get older with no muscle? So that's what muscle helps with. You can take care of yourself. You don't need to be in the facility at 70. You know, at some point in time, we might have to go into assisted care, but it should not be premature. We shouldn't be in there at 60. Shouldn't be in there at 70. Maybe 80. Maybe 80. But not 60 and 70. That's too young. You still got some life in you. You still got some traveling to do. You still got the world to see at those ages. And that's what I want for myself. And that's what you should want too. Muscle is insurance. Without muscle, you're at risk. You're at risk. Think about that. Without muscle, you're putting your life at risk. It can come to a screeching halt. Wait, I think everybody's up. Okay, I got like 2 minutes left. Right, wide leg. Get your legs as wide and lean forward. And I'm gonna grab my feet. All right, last pose. Just laying on the ground and relaxing, letting your body sink into the ground. If you guys want to know this stretching routine, this is from Daniela Suarez. She's on YouTube, and I love her stretching videos. Some of them she talks and some of them she doesn't. And the music is usually very mellow, just like I like it. So you can follow her on YouTube, Daniela Suarez, for your stretching videos. All right, that's it. That's it, guys. Let's roll the mat up. We got our activity in for today. If you did your activity this morning, you are done, okay? You are done. You can enjoy your day, eat your food, wrap your gifts, go shopping, whatever you got to do.